Oh, neck pain, back pain, headaches, these can all haunt you while you're sitting at work, whether you're driving or even in flight when you're going cross country in a plane.
I usually get haunted by ghosts, but I guess pain can be real too. Anyway, long-term sitting is commonly associated with this pain, especially when you have poor posture or poor setup in general.
That's right. Most people aren't even aware of their posture when this pain comes along. We're going to show you 7 answers to stop this pain, and some of them are actually quite refreshing and will change your whole attitude towards sitting long-term.
Do any of them have to do with ghosts?
Yeah. No, Mike, let's get on with the program. All right.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Welcome to the Bob and Brad channel. Together, we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
In our opinion, of course. And the
That's
goal of
right.
this channel is to keep you healthy, fit, and pain-free. And if you happen to be new and like this video, please like and subscribe and leave a comment.
Yeah, well, you don't have to leave a comment, but we like them.
Leave a
Anyways,
comment.
Yeah, we look them
Talk
over.
about my great hairline.
Let's get on with the program here, Mike. We've got a nice options to keep you pain-free when you're sitting at wherever you're sitting
We actually
long-term.
got 7 options.
7, exactly. We're going to go through the first one. The first one is paramount. You must do this, and it costs very little. It's just a matter of changing your posture. And the first thing is we're going to address is lumbar support. If your lumbar position is not supported well or in a good position, you're bound to get low back pain, neck pain, or even headaches. All 3 of these do work together, by the way.
Now, this can be done. We're talking about mainly a seated position here. So depending upon what your chair is, whether it's a recliner, a car, vehicle chair, a plane seat, I don't know what it is. Anyway, having some sort of lumbar support can be beneficial. If you're at home and you sit with poor posture, maybe just a throw pillow and your low back can work. You can take a rolled up towel as well if you are traveling. And
Here's a rolled up
there's
towel.
There's a pre-rolled up towel.
Yeah,
That might
this
be a little
one's
big. But
pretty large, but some people may want it, particularly if your chair is hollowed out back here to fill up that space.
yes, and then you have a nice lumbar support. Now, some chairs have built-in lumbar supports. Most modern vehicles do that. Most computer chairs do. Well, not all of them, but this one specifically does. So having some form of lumbar support can be really beneficial for having good posture.
That's right. The thing is you know, you need to get, if you use a towel roll, it's nice because you can just roll it up tighter or add another towel to make it larger. And once you find out that this really helps, you may want to buy your own lumbar support. Just go online and look up lumbar support. I like the memory foam ones, actually.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. McKinsey makes them as well. The next thing to look at is actually supporting your armrests when you are seated. Armrests, supporting your arms with armrests. I can't talk today. And the way you can do that, obviously, if you have armrests, put them here. But sometimes they're too low, so you may need to prop it up a little bit. You can use some pillows. Just shove them in here right to the side. You can do this on a couch, a recliner, wherever you're at. And then you have a little bit more support. If you're driving, make sure they are resting on the armrest there for support. You can build it up too if need be, or if you have a chair with adjustable armrests, just bring them up higher like that.
Yeah, and this makes a huge difference. You'll be amazed if you're used to working with the arms hanging low, bring something up, and if they're padded, that's where the pillows or these really make a difference. It's just more comfortable. My nephew just was going to drive 3 to 4 days across the country. I took a cushion like this and I cut it off in 2, so he had 2 cushions so that when he's driving, he can put those under his arms and use them for adjustable armrests. So, you know, you can be creative and make things cheap
Make
and
your
effective.
interior of your car look very interesting. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is screen height when you are working on things. Now, this is important with your phone as well, to not hold it down here so much because you're going to get bad posture. If you're holding it, I don't know, my phone went, it's hiding somewhere. If you're holding your phone, just try to support it here at least, or have your arm supported so you can look at it like this. Brad will talk about laptops more.
Laptops are very common, and they very commonly are used with back pain, neck pain, because they pull you forward. Your head goes forward to get to the screen and look at the screen. If you're using it on an island, whether that or in a chair, on your lap, or worse yet, on your bed. And people are guilty of this, and they wonder why they're so uncomfortable. What you'll want to do, whether go to a firm chair, use a desk, this is way too low. So what you'll want to do is get a box or some chairs, or actually buy something made for this. Elevate the screen to this level. I'm going to actually drop my, there we go. Now, if you go straight across, actually this could come up another inch or so, yeah, but it's a much better than where it was. Do not use the keyboard. Get yourself a remote keyboard. They're not very expensive. You can put a little thing in there and it just talks wirelessly. And there we go. We have a computer workstation with proper posture. This alone can cure your back pain, neck pain, and low shoulder pain, wherever.
I would like to mention that tablets are very popular too, or iPads, and I have one and I use it a lot, and I bought a stand to hold it up higher, just like that monitor there.
So a tablet stand?
Yeah, it's a tablet stand, so you can buy them as well. I have it on my desk when I'm working. I have way too many screens at my desk, but anyway, doesn't slow my computer down as much. Anyway, the next thing we're going to talk about is if you have these tight muscles from the poor posture, you fix all this stuff, what you can do is oftentimes if a muscle is tight, use some form of heat to loosen it up. You can do a bath, a hot tub. Those are fine. You can use some sort of heating pad, whether it is a plug-in one, a microwavable one. This is actually just rice in a sock. You can heat it up.
That's my sock. That's a gargoyle
that's
sock.
why it smells a little bit. Anyway, gargoyle sock. I don't even know what they're really called because you just keep calling it gargile. Oh, argyle.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anyways. Yeah.
Now I know.
They conform to the body really nice. So that's really nice. It's a really nice, inexpensive way to do
a lot
it.
of nices in that phrase.
This is a nice cold pack or hot pack. Put it in the microwave. Conforms as well. Doesn't go around the neck near as well as this. But I did find if you want to get something that you can adjust.
And take with you while traveling.
Yeah, this is a portable hot pack. Here is the power pack for it. So it does have that connected. So you put that in your pocket, and then you can put us around your neck, and it folds. It's kind of on a weighted area, so you can hold it there, or you get it in there, and it'll stay there. With my mic, I'm having issues. You probably won't have a mic. You can take this, and I've used this in a car because I wanted to test it. So on your back, sitting back while you're driving, or in the passenger seat, put it around your thigh, you put it on your lap if it helps you stay warm. It really is a nice hot pack. You just continue to recharge this at your computer or your power station, wherever you have. So there you go. This is a nice product. And actually, these are, where are they sold at?
They're sold at Walmart. I just like how much you're saying nice right now. It's nice.
Nice. Well, it is nice. All right, now if you find you've got to tighten that up in your shoulder here in the mid-back, hard to get to, simply take a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. You could use, a golf ball is a little small, but balls like this, these are nice balls made for it. Put it in a sock. We've got 2 balls in this sock right here, and the reason you have them in a sock is so that you can go up against the ball, and you can do this independently, and you get it in the right location. That's why I use a ball. If it's upper, you just let it go down, adjusting it. Go here, and there we go. You can do this. You don't have to have it go across both sides. Once you get it in there, it really locks in, and roll that tender, knotty spot out. Now, they actually make balls for this. They do work a little better, and there's a couple reasons why. Mike, you want to talk about the balls that are actually made for this?
I'm using a cork ball right now on my back, so you can just take this. It's not as aggressive as this massage ball I don't know, what do you call those things? It's got little nodules. I don't know the correct terms for them, but
right.
Anyway,
That's to get into help release those tight knots. It works very well. It's very
yes, it works on that myofascial area a lot. So what you can do is just kind of roll around on it, find those painful areas. Obviously, if you do it against the wall, it's not as extreme as on the floor because gravity is coming into the mix when you're on the floor here, and you just roll around in those areas. If you're trying to loosen up your shoulder blades, your low back, your mid back, you just don't want to go directly on a spine with them. And then you can switch it up. You can use these anywhere. I often use these on the bottom of my feet because they feel really good, but they definitely, oh god, that really digs in my scapular region.
Yeah, that spiked ball is definitely more aggressive. I personally like those on my feet when I'm at my desk because it really can work well. It can get that plantar fascia loosened up.
I can just lay on this one. I don't have to do anything.
Yep, that's the beauty of that built-in vibration.
Oh, I can just lay for like a minute.
There you go.
I want to take a nap.
Anyways,
keep going.
Use of balls can really be helpful, and they're very inexpensive. Those two are actually, we okayed, put our name on them, and they are on sale at Walmart as well. Just go to the section where they sell ibuprofen and Tylenol and all that stuff, and you can just use these as opposed to the pills. Anyways, shall we get into the neck and shoulder pain at desk? I'm going to show you a stretch, a little decompression trick that can help decompress the neck and release some of that. This is a nice decompression technique for the neck and spine. Not everyone will be able to do this one, but a lot of people, if you're able, will. And it doesn't cost anything. It may or may not take the pain away. If it creates any pain, you simply stop. If it feels good, immediately you can do it. Hold it for 1 to 2 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever feels good for you. Hands. With me, with the
Microphone?
Microphone, I'm having a little problem. So I'm going to go like this, right about at the ears. Hands there. You're kind of getting a hold of your scalp. There we go. And now, if you got wheels that roll, it helps. And you just roll away. And I'm pulling. And there we go. And I'm going to get in there. And now if I arch my back, there, that feels good. Oh, I like this.
It's good.
Just hang out there.
You can also do this on the wall if you really want.
Sure.
Just go up to a wall, get your elbows on back of the head, and then again, just arch back. But obviously you have to have wall space. But if you're out and about traveling, just go outside a store and do it on the wall, It'll look normal.
Again, it should feel good. If it creates pain, it's too aggressive, do not do it. I put this on here because this is a little low. You typically don't have a desk this low. This is a massage table. Or you could put a pillow or whatever on your surface because it's a little more comfortable as well.
I have a tickle in my throat. Anyway, tip number 5 is actually getting up every so often and just moving around, because oftentimes we get stuck sitting in one position for hours and we get tight and sore. Just taking frequent walk breaks really helps, whether you're at home or you're working. Obviously, if you're traveling, it's good if you're driving yourself to stop every few hours. Just get out and walk and stretch a bit. Use the restroom. In a plane, I guess you can get up and walk around the aisles a little bit.
We can go down to the restroom, or walk back and forth until they ask you to sit down.
Grab one of the parachutes and jump out,
No, Mike, why? Anyways, yeah, so that is really important. Driving, it really works well for me. It's hard because I want to get somewhere. But if I stop and force myself to get up and walk a few hundred yards, get back in, much better.
In the passenger seat and you have the option, just change positions and recline for a while. That's what I normally do. It feels nice just to get a different positioning for your back.
Right. There you go. Good point. All right. We talk about...
Number 6 is muscle tension again, but instead of just heat, we're talking about heat and cold or contrast showers.
Yeah. So obviously you can jump in the shower and put some warm water on you for, a minute or two. And then you turn the water to the cold. And this takes a little bit of gumption, but if you do it and you hold yourself through there, it can be that the contrast can really be good. And now, recently, this is something that has been very popular with athletes, high-level athletes and even lower-level athletes. So I want to get that extra benefit of more cold ice. Ice. So how do you cool your water down with ice while you're in the shower at home? They got this neat little device. I thought it was really cranky at first, and it is kind of interesting. It's a cheap way to get a contrast bath using ice cubes that are held up in your shower with this cute little device, and you can put ice cubes in there, and then you turn the water to cold. Say your water gets down to 50 degrees normally. After it goes through the ice, you're going to drop it down another 5 or 10 degrees. That's a lot, and that's going to make a big difference on how it feels. And cold, it actually, there's studies showing that it changes the chemistry in your body a little bit, so that it wakes you up, and after you're done, you actually feel a little bit better. I tried it myself, and I've swam in cold water, and it hurts at first, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. And then when you get out, it is amazing how good you feel. That I have done many times in
a lot of people like to do them in the
Wisconsin.
morning to wake themselves up, unless you're an athlete and do it after a vigorous workout or something, because some people are doing it more for the mental health benefits in comparison to the physical attributes it can help with, but it has to do something with cold shock proteins. I know that much.
Now, this is something I get. We're going to the last one, is tension headaches. Oh, hey. Anyways, for me, if I massage my temples right here, it feels good. And if I do it longer, it feels even better, but my fingers can get a little sore. And I shall do around here on the forehead, underneath, all the way around the eyes. Those muscles tighten up. They're thin muscles, but when they tighten up, you know it, tension headache. So something came up, like Mike's wearing it right there. This is
just virtual reality.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's actually an eye massager, and we've been selling these for about 3 or 4 years now. And I thought it was a big joke. First time I looked at them, look at this one. And I took them home and I actually tried it. And it changed my mind because it massages the temples. That does not massage the eyeballs. It massages all the area I just talked about. And it goes for 15 minutes, turns off by itself. You can adjust the warmth. You can adjust the pressure of the massage. You can adjust the volume of the music. Or I believe this one does have Bluetooth, so you can put what music you want into it.
I like the silence, but it does feel very nice. I will admit, I've actually met more and more people recently that have eye massagers, but unfortunately they didn't know me beforehand, so they're not ours, but they really like them. They're like, oh yeah, I use it all the time, and some of them get dry eyes and some of them use them more for headaches, but I'm actually surprised because I would never have heard of them besides the fact that I work here.
Yeah, I know when I use mine, I almost at least 50% of the time, I fall asleep before it ends up at the 15 minutes. If I don't fall asleep, it really does relax me. So I'm all for them. And my wife likes it. Both daughters like it. And I've had a number of other people.
If you put it like this in your ball, it just massages your scalp. So
yeah, I've done it that way, and it feels kind of good that way.
Just still going right now.
And this too is in the same aisle in Walmart as the other products. So we're trying to help people feel better, less pain without taking medications.
Now, I would like to say that obviously looking at your posture and fixing it with some of the tips we talked about is the most important, because that's what's putting you in pain in the first place.
Right.
Everything else just can really help with maybe that pinpoint areas that are not healing quick enough for you. So it's good to combine them together and use which tools you need. You do not need all of them.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty warm here. It's a warm day anyways.
It is summer.
Yeah, so 1 or 2 of these tips will, I'm sure, particularly the posture or any of these devices, if you like to have those, because it's an easy way and it's a fun way to make you feel better. But there is another video to help you unlock tight neck and back muscles relief, and that's, of course, one of our videos.
Yeah, the video will pop up on the screen, so just click that if you want more videos on this. And I think we should say it again, that we can fix just about anything except for
a broken heart. And I don't think any of these are going to help.
Take a cold shower. I heard that helps.
Yeah, that'll work.
Don't do it with this on, though. That'd be a no-no.
Yeah, but other than that, give it a go. Have fun. Be careful and relax.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.